Anything? We're close. Okay, we're good. We're back. We're back. All right. Sorry about that. I was messing around with a few settings beforehand. Sorry about that. All right, let's start over. Welcome back to the Friday Night Prepper Pre-Party Show. You picked a good one. We're giving away some stuff tonight. Make sure you stay. You don't have to stay through the whole thing, but I make sure you stay long enough until I give you the phrase that you're going to need to enter, and you're going to need to enter it in chat, the live stream chat. So if you're watching this and you're not on a YouTube account, you got time. Go create a free YouTube account. It's free, and do it now. We're going to end this by probably about 8:30. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm going to try to run this through 8:30. So if anybody comes in between now and 8:30, you're in. You just got to enter this right phrase that I'm going to tell you in chat. Okay. I'm going to explain all the rules. Hang with me here. We're going to get to all of it. I promise. So be a little bit patient with me, but I promise if you're not necessarily going to have to stay for the whole thing. Okay. So today's the day. We've been talking about this for 2 months. I'm super glad to see so many people in chat. Thank you, everybody. I know some of you don't usually comment and you're just kind of hanging around in the background. It's nice to see some new names on there. I wish everybody good luck tonight. If you're watching this on replay, I am so sorry, but I put the rules out there for 2 months explaining how this was going to work, and this was the fairest way to make sure that it goes to somebody who's actually an active member of the community, as opposed to like these people who randomly search around and look for contests, and they won't even know what to do with half of this stuff because they're not real preppers, right? So I'm glad you're here. If you missed it, there'll be more. Oh, thank you, Nerdy Prepper, Treasurer Investor. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That actually will help me because I'm going to have to send some of the stuff out in shipping out of my own money. So I appreciate that. That's what it'll go towards. You are awesome. But if you miss this stream, hang in there because it's not going to be my last giveaway. This is why you got to turn those notifications on. In fact, right now, if you haven't already done so, go down to the bottom of your screen right below my video, turn your notifications on and set it to all. Because this is how I do it. You don't know when the next one's going to be. I'm not going to tell you. This is how I do my things, and when I do giveaways, they're big, and this is the biggest one yet. So if you miss it, I'm sorry. I really am. I really appreciate everybody who watches my channel, but this is the fairest way that I've found to do it. All right. Another reason why I want you to have your notifications turned on is because next Friday, I have Carly Fairchild coming on the channel. Carly was on seasons 3 and 5 of Alone, and I got to meet her when I was at George Bushcraft. Super awesome person. We've become friends. Somebody I really look up to. And if you're a fan of the show Alone, you don't want to miss this because we're going to have some opportunities to talk to her about her experiences with Alone and her new projects that we got coming up. So you really don't want to miss this. Be here next Friday as well. It's going to be awesome. And I got some other guests that I'm lining up that I can't tell you about yet because it's not locked in. One of them I will tell you about. Rural, you rock. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. The other one that I can tell you about right now is Praxis. For those of you who follow Praxis Prepper, is going to be on the show. I think we set something up for March. So, and I got a couple other people that I'm trying to talk to. So get those notifications on and try to catch those Friday night live streams because when I have a guest, it's almost always going to be on a Friday night. Okay. All right. If you haven't already done so, please consider smashing the like. It's one simple thing that helps me out at the algorithm. It has no bearing on this contest whatsoever. If you don't want to do it, that's fine, but it helps me out. All right. Next thing we're going to do here is I'm going to read the rules in just a second. Thank you, everybody in chat. I'm not going to go through and read all of your comments just yet because this is probably going to be kind of a complex live stream anyways, but I see you scrolling there. I appreciate you. I see a lot of familiar faces. And the mods, remember, please be nice to the mods. They are not, they're not paid and they're not affiliated with this. So if you're mad about this, be mad at me, not at the mods. And also the companies that worked with me to get these products for you, they're not, all they did was they donated it to me to donate to you. So if you've got a problem with it, don't bother them, bother me. Okay. And it's not affiliated with YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or anywhere else, Facebook, anywhere else where I've posted about this. Okay. This is just Sarge is doing this. All right. All right. Just want to make sure I haven't missed something mission critical here. Whoops. Sorry. Northern Girl Hobbies. I'm sorry. It has to be, you have to be, I'm going to go through the rules here in a second, but you have to be in the Continental 48 continental states or able to receive mail in the 48 continental United States. So if you've got somebody that I could ship to that's in the 48 continental United States, you're in. You can do it. But I gave the reasons in my video where I talked about the upcoming giveaway. It's really complex dealing with the shipping out of the country, and there's even in some of the cases, like for a couple of these products, there's customs issues because some of it is like it's not military gear, but customs in other countries might think it is. We'll talk about that in a second. So unfortunately, I can't ship outside of the United States. All right. Let's see if I missed anything else critical here. And I will, if you have questions as I go through these rules, put them in caps. Okay. All right. Yeah, so Northern Grayl Hobbies, if you want to, what you can do, if you've got an address where somebody can receive this stuff in the United States, do it. Right? Because I have no bearing on that. Like if they ship it to you or whatever, that's between you and them. And once it reaches that point. All right, here we go. I'm going to do the rules first. Listen closely if you haven't already read these or heard about them through one of my previous videos. So number one, the rules are in the description anyways. But number one, the contest giveaways, I have to read them. The contest giveaway is not in any way affiliated with YouTube, Twitter, X, Facebook, or any platform that I mentioned at any point in this, nor is it affiliated with any of the companies that I will mention tonight. Okay. Participants, number two, participants must be residents of the 48 continental USA or have a mailing address within those 48 continental states where they can receive US Postal Mail. Number three, follow specific instructions mentioned in the video. Failure to do so will make entries ineligible. I'm going to give you a phrase in just a few minutes that you're going to enter in chat. I'm only going to count entries that are in chat. So if you watch this afterwards and you put it in comments, I'm sorry. I've put these rules out there for a couple months now. So that's how I said I was going to do this, and I have to stick to that. Okay. You must be at least 18 years of age. If you're not 18 years of age, then get your parent or guardian to enter on your behalf, and you work that out with them. Okay. In some of these prizes, you're going to have to give me, of course, your address from shipping stuff. But in some cases, it's email and name because I'm going to put the company in touch with you. As I go through the prizes, we'll explain all that. Okay. And your information is not going to be used by me in any way, shape, or form other than for this contest. Okay. So when it's done, I hold on to them for a little while just in case there's any problems, and then it gets destroyed. Winner will be randomly selected on a live stream. Winner will be given instructions on how to contact me to verify the address for receipt of prize. Let me explain this one. So listen carefully to this. So what's going to happen is everybody who enters the phrase tonight is going to, tomorrow, I'm going to go live again with the Wheel of Names. You don't have to be present in tomorrow's stream. I'm not making you give up 2 nights, or it may be during the day. I don't even know what time I'm going to do this tomorrow, but it will be tomorrow. I'm not going to make you give up that much of your weekend for this. But you should check back to see if you won. And if you want to watch that on fast forward as I go through each prize, I don't have a problem with that. I'm not in that for, watch hours or anything like that. It's just to get the prizes to you. So you're going to need to, at some point, check that video tomorrow, that live stream tomorrow with the Wheel of Names. Okay. And what you're going to do then is, if your name is chosen, you're going to email me at businesswithsarge@gmail.com. And I'll say that again tomorrow. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give you an instruction so I can verify that's you, right? So for example, if Stuart's Prepping wins and then I got an email from somebody claiming that they're Stuart's Prepping, I want to make sure that I've got that it's really him and not somebody pretending to be him to take his prize. So I'm going to give that instruction, and basically what I'm going to do is tell Stuart's Prepping, go to this video and comment this. Once I see that, I know I got the right guy. Okay. That will make more sense if you're a winner. Basically, all you need to know for now is you're going to contact me if you're one of the winners chosen in the Wheel of Names tomorrow to email me, and we'll go through those instructions with you. Okay. All right. Number 6. There is no cash prize. There is no cash substitute or any substitute. Okay. If you win and you don't contact me within, we'll say by March 1st, by midnight, when it turns March 1st, right? So 12:01 a.m. March 1st. If you don't contact me by then, you're forfeiting your prize. If you don't follow the rules and like you contact me and say you live in Taiwan, even though I said I'm not shipping to Taiwan, you forfeit your prize. So you have to follow the rules and you have to contact me. Number 7, content creator and winner must comply with all relevant federal, state, local laws, rules, regulations, including US sanctions. This is part of the reason why I can't ship out of the country, okay? Because there's certain stuff in here that I'm going to have a really hard time getting to the winners. Content creator and participants cannot infringe upon or encourage the infringement of any third-party rights or participation in any unlawful activity. Content creator will not ask the viewer to give all rights for or transfer ownership to me. I'm not going to ask you to donate your prize to me. And don't do that. That's not what this is for anyways. If you win and you don't want the prize, give it to somebody who needs it. But you arrange that. I'm not getting into that tangled web. Content creator will not ask the viewer to go. Okay, we said that one. Content creator will ship to the winner at my cost. If you win a prize that I have to ship, you're not going to pay for the shipping. I'm paying for that. Number 11, you're not required to hit the like button. I said that earlier. Number 12, content creator believes in good faith that I'm in compliance with all federal, state, and local laws for continental US participants. A content creator will not be held liable if the partner is in violation of these laws regarding the receipt of prizes. Number 13, please see the video for entry instructions. We did that earlier. We're doing it again. Number 14, YouTube is not a sponsor or affiliated in any way. Participants agree to release YouTube from any liability related to this contest. Number 15, any state, local, federal taxes on winnings are the responsibility of the winner to pay, not me. I don't pay your taxes. You pay your taxes if there's any. Content creator is not responsible for paying taxes on the prize, and participants absolve this content creator and the associated LLC from all legal responsibility for this, acknowledging that if they are the chosen winner and if taxes will be due for the prize, it is your responsibility to pay those taxes. Number 16, privacy notice. The content creator will ask the winner to notify me via an in-mail provided during the drawing to provide a mailing address or other contact information. The information will be used to coordinate the delivery of the prize. It will not be shared with any other party except in the cases that I talk about where the company says they want to mail directly to you. If you specifically request to have more communication with me for whatever reason. I have several viewers who email me back and forth. If you want that, that's fine. Number 17, participants agree not to hold the content creator or my affiliated LLC liable for any errors, claims, or damages. All right, cool. Let me see if you have any questions about any of that stuff. I'm going to scroll back up just a little bit here. Dove Season, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That will definitely help with the shipping. Appreciate that. All right. Just making sure I'm not missing any of your questions before I go to the next part, guys. Susan, I see your comment there. Make sure, go down to notifications right now. Go down to notifications and unclick it and then click it again and click all. That should fix it. And I'm glad you made it. Yeah, if you're having any problems, guys, refresh the stream. I know in the beginning there was a glitch. And maybe skip ahead a couple minutes if you need to. Yeah, the gas mask is a big ticket item. I'm really happy for anyone who gets this. In fact, a couple of things in here, folks, I'm going to tell you are these prices are better than some of the kit that I have, to be honest with you. I'm jealous, but it was never meant for me. This stuff's meant to go out to my viewers. All right. I don't see any questions. We're going to go to the next part. Awesome. Y'all did a good job listening. All right. Mods. This is for the mods. Mods, you are eligible. And the reason my mods are eligible is none of them are blood relative or any way related to me. And none of them are paid either. They're not employees of this channel. So mods, you are eligible. All right, I think I got all the rules. Okay, you get 1 entry per person. So I'm about to give you the code phrase here. Oh, Sassy, thank you so much. Appreciate you. You rock. All right, so I'm about to give you the code phrase here. You get 1 entry per person, and you're going to put this in all caps. Okay, all caps. I'm not eligible. I'm going to write it in here so people can see it as well as and hear me say it. As so for both, you're going to put the entry in all caps just one time, and for the next like 10 minutes or so, or yeah, we'll say a couple minutes. Hold all other chat except for this, so I can get it all. Okay. All right, and then as soon as I'm done with this, as soon as I have your names, right, I will go through the list of prizes again. You don't have to stay for that if you already know. Oh, FPR, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. That will help. That will help with the shipping. You don't have to stay once you get your coded entry in. You can leave or you can hang out and listen to, as I go through the prizes. Again, I'm not in it for the watch time on this one, but you're certainly welcome. And then again, I'm going to try to cut this off about 8:30. Okay. All right. So your code, that you want to write in chat, and again, hold all other chat now for a few minutes, please. Is going to be prepping. I'm going to write it out in chat too for you with all caps, Sarge giveaway, and giveaway one word. All right. Prepping with Sarge giveaway, just like I did it in chat. Okay. So go ahead and get your entries in now. And anyone who gets in here before 8:30, before I close the stream, if we're going to give them a chance too. But once I cut off the stream, that's it. Okay. All right. You all are doing good. Everybody's following directions. I like it. I like it. Hey, Digital and B Marshall, if you guys want in on the contest, go ahead and type in chat what everybody's writing there. Prepping with Sarge giveaway, one word on giveaway, all caps. Thank you, Digital. Appreciate it. All right. While you guys are doing that, as people are getting that information in, and if you're just tuning in, what I'm doing is everybody who gets that code in there, prepping with Sarge giveaway, all caps, giveaway one word. Your name's going to go on the wheel of names, and then sometime tomorrow, I'm going to go live again. I don't even know what time I'm going to do it. I'm going to go live again. You don't have to be present tomorrow to win, but your name has to be in chat with that code, that message, to be eligible. Okay. If you miss it, I'm sorry, but stay tuned because I promise you there's more giveaways coming. Stay subscribed. Put that bell notification turned on so you don't miss it. Okay. Unk, if you're just tuning in, make sure you get your code words in there so that you're eligible. Dragon Girl, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I will use that towards the shipping. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate everybody. Good luck, everybody. Yeah. Good luck. I hope somebody gets this. I hope somebody who really needs this stuff gets it. And I hope the person who gets the gas mask really needs it because that's the most expensive item here. All right, man. You got a lot. You guys got a lot of entries here for me. I love it. Remember, only one time. Only need to enter at one time, and I'm going to go through. I'm going to make sure that that I get everybody's name. Okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to start reading these some of the giveaways so people know what you're playing for if you haven't been paying attention the last couple months. So number one, Holtzman Gorilla Survival, which is one of the brands that I work with. Now they're going to give us a $50 code. $50 code to buy something on their store, Holtzman Gorilla Survival. And if you're not familiar with them, they have all kinds of cool survival gear. You've probably seen me somewhat use some of it. Like that's my Venture Point. That's my current EDC knife. That's from Holtzman Gorilla Survival knife. Holtzman Gorilla Survival. They also made this one here, which is a little bushcraft knife, little survival knife. It's got a built-in sharpener, ferro rod. So if you watch my videos, you've seen this stuff, right? So that's one of the prizes. I'm not necessarily giving you these in order. I'm giving you in the order, and I'm pulling them off my desk here. But that is a $50 coupon code for them. Next one, and we had a live stream not too long ago. I asked the audience what they wanted to do with this. We got 2 prizes from Rhino Rescue. 2 prizes from Rhino Rescue. Okay, so one is this medium-sized first aid kit. Okay. And the other one is a smaller first aid kit. And I didn't open this stuff because it's not meant for me. It's meant for you. There's a smaller first aid kit, which is suitable for like your battle belt or your chest rig or whatever. And there's a couple other goodies that are going in there too. Like I'm going to throw in some other stuff that they sent me as well. So that'll be divided into 2 prizes. That's Rhino Rescue. Now, again, these are the companies that I work with. They're in the description down below. I encourage you to check out these products. When I work with a brand, here's how this works, because I get contacted all the time. I got 3 emails today. I only work with brands that either I personally use or I trust enough and think that would be helpful to you. I turn down a lot of stuff, guys. So these are good companies. Check them out. In most cases, there's a discount code in the description, right? So if you don't win and you're like, man, I really wanted that first aid kit, use my discount code, right? Get yourself a deal. Support these companies. They make good stuff. I don't promote crap. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste your time with that. And I've told companies I can't promote that because I don't, it's just not the kind of quality that I would have somebody put in their survival kit. Sorry. All right, next one. So that was Rhino Rescue. Yeah, the Holtzman knives are good. They're D2 steel. I like D2 steel. D2 is a tool steel. It's very, very sturdy. It can take a beating. It really can take a good beating. All right, let's do Wazoo next. Now, Wazoo is one of the first companies that I worked with. Wazoo survival gear. You almost always, if I'm out hiking, I almost always have the Spark necklace on. You've seen me start fires with it. And of course, you probably have seen that too. That's the whetstone that you can use to sharpen your knives and your tools, and can even sharpen fish hooks and stuff like that. So this one here, I don't even have this myself, y'all. This is the Viking Spark. So it's a combination of the Viking whetstone, and behind it is the Spark. So it actually can do both. So I have the Viking whetstone and I have the Spark, but I don't have the combo. So this is a really cool one. And you're also going to get, this is a really cool product. This is the foraging bandana, which again, I don't want to open it up, but I have one of these, and this it shows you all different. It shows you I think 12 of the most common foraging plants and all different ways that you can use it medicinally, how to cook it. There's different things that you can do with it. Can be used to start a fire, things like that. So that's a really cool product too. When I go hiking, the foraging bandana is always in my pack as well. So that is the prize as well. And again, there's a discount code in there for discount down below for Wazoo survival gear. Definitely check them out. I know they work with several of the people here in the audience, including Forager Chick. I think she's got some of their gear as well. So let me check your chat here, and I want to just kind of check in if anybody just got in. So if you just got in and you want to get in on this giveaway, what you need to do before 8:30, before I close this stream out, you need to enter this phrase right here: Prepping with Sarge giveaway. One word for giveaway, all caps. Make sure you get it in before 8:30 or you're not going to be eligible in chat, not in comments, in chat. All right. So if you're just tuning in, that's what you need to do to be eligible for this. Okay. All right. Next one. This is another really, really flipping cool product. Really cool prize. My friends at Jase Medical. Jase Medical is going to give a coupon code for the base Jase case, right? So what is the base Jase case? In here, I've got 5 different types of antibiotics. So how this works is this is one of the ones you're going to have to give me your name and email, and I'm going to give that to them. And so they'll be in touch with you, or we'll figure that part out. And then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go online. They'll give you a coupon code. You need to go online and do a medical evaluation, right? Because they're sending prescription antibiotics. You need to do a medical evaluation online with them. You need to have a primary care physician when that question's asked. Okay, capiche? You got it? You need to have a primary care physician. And then they will send you 5 different antibiotics that you can save. You don't have to use them right now. You save them for when you have an emergency, and they give you a little medical book explaining when you use the different antibiotics. Okay, really awesome company. If you don't win this prize, it's worthwhile for all preppers to get one of these for your pantry. I highly, highly recommend you get a Jase case. All right. There is medication shortages already existing, and it's going to get worse. We know that. In fact, I just got a story from Jase Medical today about some antibiotic shortages that are going on in the world. As a prepper, this is what we do. We get ahead of the problem. We don't panic and try to figure it out afterwards. We try to get ahead of the problem. That's what y'all do, right? So that is Jase Medical. And again, if you don't win that prize, but you want it, check down below because I got a discount code. Use my link and I get a little commission too, and I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see if y'all have any questions here. I'm not seeing anything. If I miss a question, throw it at me again. Okay. Yeah, Jase Medical is a great prize. All right, next one. AppMex. So AppMex is the silver dealer that I have a brand affiliation with. Okay. AppMex donated 2 ounces of silver. Okay. What's the monetary value of this? Well, it fluctuates, but right now, if you went on their website to buy this, you're looking at about $50 for the value. Okay. So I will ship these out to the winner for this one. This is from AppMex. If you're interested in getting started in gold and silver, check in the description down below. Use my affiliate link. I get a little commission. I appreciate that. We're a big fan of silver and gold here in our household. It's not the only investment I make, and some people say you shouldn't think of it as an investment, more of like a savings. It's not the only way that I financially prep. I'll say it that way. But it is part of our financial preps. And I've explained in many, many videos why I personally think it's a good idea for preppers to have some of their assets in gold and silver. All right. Did I miss anybody? All right, cool. Next one. We got three more prizes. Next one is from Blackbeard Fire Starters. Now, Blackbeard Fire Starters, you might have seen this. I use this sometimes. This is my lighter. Oops, trying to get in camera, Tom. There we go. And this is an arc lighter. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. So this is rechargeable. I've only had to charge it up a couple times since I had it. I actually switched out my Zippo for this. And they also sell some other products that y'all might like. Discount code down below in my description. Of course, Blackbeard Firestarter sent us they're giving a $50 gift card. You're going to have to give me your name and email address so that I can make those arrangements for you. Blackbeard Firestarters. And again, if you like Blackbeard Firestarters, if you like that lighter, or if you want to see some of their other products, use my discount code down in the description down below, right? There's a theme here. All right, 2 more. I got 2 more prizes for you. Next one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Teresa, for saying that. Thank you to all these companies who made this giveaway possible, made this, I'm putting up a little bit of my money as well, but I wouldn't be able to put up all this, And the reason I do this, let me pause here for a second. The reason I do this is I'm monetized, and I appreciate when you watch my videos and you watch the commercials or the ads, I get a little bit of money off that. And then when you use my links, I get a little bit of money off that. And you help me to make more content, and you help me to pay some of my bills. And so I feel like it's my honor to give back to you all for making that possible, right? And I did pretty good with my channel last year. I mean, I'm not, I've talked about this before, that people who try to say like YouTube, you can't make any money. it's not a ton of money, but I made some money. I made some good side hustle money from it, and I'm happy to be able to give back to all of you. Thank you for helping to pay some of my bills and helping me to stay motivated to continue to put out good content for you. So thank you to these companies for giving these prizes, because there's no way I could afford all this to give away. And thank you to all of you for watching, because that's what made us get to 5,000, and that's what made this whole thing possible. So really appreciate you all, and I'm really glad that I get to do this. All right, second to last one is my friends at Pine Tree Garden Seeds. Now, Pine Tree Garden Seeds is the very first brand that I started working with, the very first company that I started working with. And they make, I actually reached out to them because I've been using their seeds for years, and I really like their seeds, and I've had fantastic results. And yes, they have some heirloom seeds available, and yes, they have some organic seeds available. And their prices on their seeds are more affordable than a lot of other companies out there. Check them out. Use my discount code, right? So what are they giving us? They're giving us a $25 gift card. So they're going to need you to give me your full first and last name and an email address to make that possible. Okay. So Pine Tree Garden Seeds. Nerdy Prepper Treasure Investor, you didn't have to do that. You already gave some money. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You rock. That's definitely going to help. I appreciate you. All right. And then the last one, and I will make this the last drawing tomorrow because it is the biggest prize, is Mirror Safety. And I don't have it over here with me, but there's a short video if you want to check that out. So Mirror Safety is also another company that I work with. And yes, there's discount codes in the description down below. Mirror Safety makes gas masks and other safety equipment, and they make available the potassium iodide to protect your thyroid during radiation. Really, really cool company. And they make, in my opinion, the best civilian gas masks that you can get. Okay. So check them out. And what did they give us? They gave us an 8 cm gas mask and a filter. And I just checked before I went live, and the filter is good for a very long time. It's not about to expire at anytime soon. I forget off the top of my head what the value of this is, but it's more than 300. I want to say, I think it's more than 400. If anybody knows how much these cost, go ahead and put it in chat there. But it's a high ticket item, and Mirror Safety was super generous to donate this. Really appreciate you. And that's going to be tomorrow when I do the Wheel of Names. That's going to be the grand finale. Okay. So good luck, everybody. I hope that you get something good. I hope that these products get to people who really can use them. If you win a prize and you're not going to use it, at least donate it to somebody. Give it to somebody, a friend that's into this stuff. If you're not a gardener, for example, and you win Pine Tree Garden Seeds, give it to somebody else. Give the code to a friend. Make sure that it doesn't go to waste, right? Because these companies put up their own money to make sure that this could happen. All right. So last couple things here before we wind down. If you're just tuning in, you got about 9 or 10 minutes left that you got to get the code in, right? And I'm going to show you the code again. Make sure you get this so that I can count you for tomorrow night's drawing. If you don't get it, and before I close out the stream, I'm sorry, there will be more giveaways. Make sure you stay connected and turn on that bell notification. All right. And where is it? There we go. So right there, Prepping with Sarge, all caps, giveaway, one word, right? Put it in chat if you haven't. You only need to do it one time. Put it in chat if you haven't yet, so that I can make sure you're counted and are eligible for this tomorrow. Okay. If you're coming in late, make sure you check the rules, please, because there are some rules, like you have to be able to receive mail in the Continental 48 United States to be eligible. You have to be 18 plus, a couple other little things like that. But yeah, I'm excited, y'all. Thank you so much for helping me get to 5,000. Really appreciate you. Words cannot say how much I look forward to Friday nights and connecting with everybody. And when I'm making a video for my Tuesday videos or one of the little shorts that I make, I try to think about, how do I make this informative and fun? And how do I make it so that my audience is actually looking forward to watching it? So you all are the reason why I'm here. I wouldn't still be doing this without you all. I wouldn't still be doing this. And thank you to all the mods, of course, always here Fridays, checking, helping out. You guys do an awesome job, and ladies, you do an awesome job. I really appreciate you. Make sure to check out their channels as well. And there's several other people in here who do prepping and survival and other type of content creation. So make sure you're checking them out as well. There's everybody that I know here that does some kind of, whether it's silver or survival or preparedness or whatever. It's all good stuff. I watch your videos too, and I learn from you guys, and you inspire me. So make sure you're checking them out. Um, Hey Titus, good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and Titus, God is great there. He's tuning in all the way from Japan. Comes in every Friday. Check out his channel because he's like super kind to everybody in the community. He's always giving shout outs to everybody, helping people out. And I know Uncle Al. Is Uncle Al here? I didn't. If you said something, Uncle Al, I missed it. Uncle Al's always doing nice shout outs for people too. Tries to help out everybody in the community. Wayne, thank you so much. I appreciate you always helping out too. Yeah, thank you everybody. And if you're already in, you can hang out for the last few minutes, or you don't have to. And again, you don't have to watch tomorrow night's stream, but check back to see if you won something. Don't miss that. I'd hate for that to happen. So check back tomorrow, and you can run through it on high speed. Just go through each time the wheel stops, see if your name comes up. I'm not in it for the watch time on this, guys. It's it helps me out, but this is about giving back to you all now at this point. Okay. Anna Lee, thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Rural too. I see you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, Rural does daily reports of what's going on in the news too, and does it in a really good way where it's not like fear porn kind of thing. Make sure you check out his channel as well. You all are great. Yeah, Northern Girl Hobbies has got a great channel too. Make sure you check her out. I don't want to go looking for it. There it is right there. Sassy put it up. Thank you, Sassy. And I know some of you haven't been feeling too well. I see your posts and stuff like that. I hope everybody's starting to recover. I know a ton of people with COVID right now. Just take care of yourselves. It does seem like you know what? I shouldn't have even said that word. Hopefully it's late enough in the stream. It won't cause a problem. It does seem like the is weakening, and people are not having to go in the hospital and things like that. But still, take good care of yourselves, drink lots of water, and get lots of rest. And make sure you try to. I know it stinks when you're sick, but try to make yourself eat a little something too, because you got to have fuel to fight the infection. Okay, do what you can. Chicken noodle soup's always good, right? Let's see to see if I miss anybody else. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Annalie. I hope everybody's getting better. Yeah, my stepdaughter's got it too, and she'll be okay. But I hate that whenever anybody gets sick like that. I'm around it all the time, y'all, and I don't know if I've got like super immunity because of that, but like because I work with first responders and in therapy, I'm a therapist, and the first responder community is constantly being exposed to it. And I don't think that I ever got it. There was one time like 2 years ago where I got pretty sick and I was off work anyway. So it wasn't, I just stayed home and rested. And that maybe I got it then. I don't know. I didn't test. And, but I'm around it all the time. So it's a miracle that I don't get it frequently. So I don't know if I've just built up a lot of antibodies because of the population that I work with. I know, Teresa. I give a little knock on wood, and I'll say a little thank you to God too, as well. Yeah, I shouldn't play that game. You're right. Garlic, great suggestion. Good immune booster. Yeah, I agree with that. Never got it again. No jab either. Yeah, I hear you, Silverback. Yeah, just take care of yourselves. If you're feeling ill, just stay home, drink lots of water, fluids, and take good care of yourselves. You got about 4 more minutes, folks. So if you just getting in and you haven't done so yet, and you want to be eligible for the giveaway, you need to enter in chat right now. Prepping with Sarge giveaway, all caps, giveaway, one word. Okay. That's how I'm going to search so I can get everybody's name on the the wheel of names. Okay, so I'm going to go back through this after the stream is over, and I'm going to write down all the names, and then tomorrow I'll go live. The wheel will already be set up, and you don't have to be present tomorrow to win. Just some point check that stream. I'll leave it up for a while. Check that stream and make sure, if you won something, you got to get in contact me. You're going to email me at businesswithsarge@gmail.com. Again, I'll say that again tomorrow. And make sure you check the rules again. If you're just tuning in, you have to be 18 plus, and you have to be able to receive US Postal Mail in the continental 48 United States. So Hawaii and Alaska, I'm sorry. Yeah, and I know people have contacted me got about 3 more minutes. People have contacted me about like doing some kind of giveaways for overseas. Now, since I got some of you here with me, like Titus and Northern Girl Hobbies, let me ask you a question. If I did like Amazon gift cards in the future, right, and I bought them here in the United States, would you all be able to use those in another country? Because that's a simple matter. I could email you the code, right? So if I did that for my next giveaway, if I did Amazon gift cards, would you in Japan and Canada and anybody else who's tuning in from another country, would you be able to use those, or would a card that's purchased in the United States not work for Amazon Canada? Do you know? Stuart, so what time tomorrow? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. What I'm gonna do is after we're done with this stream, which is gonna be about 2 more minutes, I'm gonna write down all the names, and then tomorrow morning, I'll start working on the wheel of names, and then I'll go live. Of course, there'll be a notification that goes out and whatnot. But again, you don't have to be present for it. Just check some point during the in the next 2 weeks, I guess, and see if you want anything. So probably tomorrow night, probably 7-ish if I'm going to take a guess. But it's not really anything. Again, I'm not like making a big deal out of it because you don't have to be there. The only reason I'm even doing it live is that so that people don't say like, oh, Sarge cheated or he fixed it so that Stuart could win or whatever, right? Oh, yeah, one more thing before I close this out, because we got 1 minute left. You're eligible for all the prizes, right? So if you win, and this is different from how I've done it in the past. So if you win the first prize, your name's staying on the wheel. So in theory, you could win multiple prizes, and that may happen. Sometimes people get really lucky. So if you win a prize and you're like, oh, that's not really what I wanted, doesn't matter. You're staying on the wheel. Okay, Northern Girl Hobby says, and Susan says, okay. All right, well, maybe that's how we do the next one then. Maybe we think about Amazon cards for the next one. Yeah. Maybe we do Amazon cards for the next one. All right, folks, that's 8:30. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. You all have a great weekend. Keep planting your seeds. Keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge. And you got, if anybody just tuned in, you got about 15 seconds before I close this one out to enter in all caps, Prepping with Sarge, giveaway, one word. And I'm shutting you down. And then for anybody that didn't make it, I apologize that you didn't make it, but stay tuned because I promise you there'll be more giveaways. As long as YouTube allows me to do it, I'll do it. All right, everybody. That's going to be it. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And thank you, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate you all. Have a good weekend.